What is up, guys? Today we're going to be doing some Enfield 1.2 predictions. So for me, that 1.2 Phase 1 is going to be Mefu, and Phase 2 is going to be Zhuang Fangyi. And that's basically it. Okay, so that's the short answer. Let's dive into more details from the research that I got over here. So this is MOBA Analytics. It already has some details on Rosie and Tong Tong, and if we scroll down a bit, it's going to have Mefu. So it says here, Mefu met admin early in Wuling. Mefu could potentially be a new 6-star physical DPS. She appears to be a Fitz weapon user, possibly an arts unit. Specializes in melee combat style. I think we don't really have a melee combat style character yet. It might be like Catalyst or something. Most characters right now are like using weapon. But having a character that does a lot of punching and kicking would be pretty cool. And over here, it says Mefu is likely to be one of the limited characters for Enfield patch 1.1. Well, in this timeline, it's already 1.2 banner. 1.1 is Rosie and Tong Tong. It says possibility on the third banner, actually. So according to this, the prediction might be after Rosie. So the next banner. The second upcoming character that we have is Zhuang Fangyi. Met admin early in Wuling City. And I think she's like the leader of Wuling. So she's probably going to be a very hype and overpowered character. It says here she's likely to be the new 6-star lightning DPS carry. Is it Zhuang Fangyi or Zhang Fangyi? I think even they don't know what it is. Or maybe it's a typo. I think it's Zhuang Fangyi. Has a notably detailed character design. Plays a key role in the Wuling main story missions. Okay, I went back to research. I'm pretty sure it's Zhuang Fangyi by most sources. Appears to have a transformation ability. First revealed in patch 1.0 when she battled in an alternative form, casting lightning strikes onto foes. And she is likely to be one of the characters for patch 1.2 as Wuling story and zone expansion reaches its final chapter. Here it also says future potential playable characters. Dark side characters as playable operators. There's Nefereth, first appeared in early Valley 4 and Wuling, and Ardashir first appeared in Wuling. We know very little of these two evil characters. So far, it is possible that in the future they become playable characters as the main story progresses and develops. Oh, they even say here likely at version 2 or even 3. And that would have to depend on how many 1-point version there is. So it could be like next year, like January, if it's like the other gacha games. So back to what I want to say. I also noticed that Enfield doesn't have like a featured 5-star or 4-star. Hopefully they add some new units of those rarity. So we also have like some new cheap options that everyone could work towards and not just try our best to farm and pull for 6 stars every version. There's also one more character. I think that it's in the closed beta test, not actually in the official game yet. It's called Li Ziyin, and she's probably gonna come either after 1.2 or maybe even earlier, like maybe in between Mefu and Zhuang Fangyi. There could also still be new Valley 4 characters that supports like Rosie. I know we already have Wolfguard, but this time maybe a 6-star premium support that is for Rosie. Since we have Tong Tong that supports Yvonne and Last Rite and also kind of works with Gilberta, I think we can expect a 6-star premium support for some of the 6-star main DPS that we have right now. Another popular theory is that we're going to get some more nature and corrosion characters soon, since they are very lacking in this current state of the game. We don't have a single nature team yet, but we do have some nature supports like Ardalia and Gilberta. And I think Fluorite count as a nature character too. I'm not sure. I'm hoping there'll be like a stronger sustain unit or like a SP generator. Vanguard, that's a possibility. Since you can't really like roll for Pogner Richnik unless you use the standard 6-star selector on him, some people might need 6-star SP generator and there's no Pogner Richnik banner. So other than that, back to the current banner prediction timeline according to the Mayan calendar. After Rosie banner, it's probably going to be Mefu banner, which is like a DPS unit. And then after Mefu, it's probably going to be Zhuang Fangyi, like a lightning carry with a transformation ability character. Ardashir Nefereth, not very likely to be coming. They look like bait characters right now. So unless they are like Kafka and Blade, which I do hope they do, and push out these characters ASAP, they could be like the new potential face of the game. Kind of like Kafka and Blade for Honkai Star Rail. Other than that, I would also say that the lack of new playable male characters is kind of concerning, since we're like 2 patches in. Gender balance might be cooked, but hopefully they understand and they can save it. And it seems to be like a 2-phase patch banner cycle from now on. Only the launch version had like 3 banners, which I think is okay. I think 3 banners for the launch, it might be a little too short for each character. Like, I think it was only like less than 16 days. Like, one character, right now, one character is like 16 days. For the 3 banners, it was like, I think like 12 days or something. And that made me just want to like save up for Yvonne. I didn't bother with Levitane and Gilberta since their banners went by quite quickly. So now we're going back to 2-phase. Who knows, they might surprise us with another 3-phase. So we know that's a possibility. But as of right now, just gotta assume that it's going to be 2-phase, 2 banners per patch. And after 1.2, I have some predictions. I have some prophecies. I predict the first unit to rerun is going to be Gilberta, as she proves to be a universal support that is widely used by everyone. And I am the only one that doesn't have her. So hopefully they rerun Gilberta soon. And as for what character am I going to pull, I'm thinking of focusing on Zhuang Fangyi for now. I'm probably skipping Rosie, but I'll see what Mefu's animation is like. Then I'll decide. But for now, my answer is going to be, I'm going to save up and roll for Zhuang Fangyi. But anyway, guys, let me know what y'all think. And I'll see y'all next time.